The building behind us is the Comet Rice Mill. It's defunct, so it's non-operable for the past 30 to 40 years. This was the shipping and receiving and parking lot for the employees of the Comet Rice Mill. We're actually growing on top of cement. The shipping and receiving dock for the rice mill, that was where the 18-wheelers would back in to deliver and to pick up goods, is now our aquaponics project. A couple of the cars and trucks that we have on the property still are where we're harvesting and growing our worms, so our red wigglers.
We are in the middle of planting our fall crops, or winter crops. So we're preparing beds, weeding the baby starts that we put in, getting ready to have a harvest for a farm to fork dinner that we're having in a week or two, and just generally getting ready for producing food for this neighborhood, the 5th Ward, that we can distribute to those people that need it. Aside from being fresh, some of what we're growing is heirloom seed that you can't get what's in a can. Those seeds are bred to resist certain pests, and they are used with pesticide, and we do none of that here. We use sustainable agriculture methods, so everything that comes out of the soil we try to put back into the soil with natural methods and natural pest control methods. We need local food. We need to grow our food closer to home. We're way too dependent upon foreign sourced foods and imports, and it's a matter of food security. We are losing our biodiversity, and ultimately the people are losing control of their food source, and that's never good for society. The sustainability aspect is that it's just not sustainable to keep sourcing your food from across the world and taking resources from people that need it in other countries. Well, we've been very small production as a entirely volunteer-run community farm, so a lot of the food goes to the community that grows it. And then whenever people come by, we are in a need-based neighborhood, so people that want food, they can have food. We go on a pay-as-you-go, pay-as-you-can basis, and we don't produce enough for a food bank supply, but we produce enough for the surrounding neighborhood of people that know that we're here.
Food from urban agriculture is better because it's fresher. It's just better all around. It's better tasting, better for you, better nutrition, and better for the economy. If you're dining on produce that's grown within 30 miles or 30 minutes of your house, it's a far cry from things that are grown thousands of miles away that sit in trucks for weeks or months.
What you can get there that's organic has likely been coated with something to make it seem fresher, and it's kind of they have a wide variety of things they coat them with that you might not want to know about. Sometimes they're animal products, and if you're a vegetarian, you're eating something that you might object to. It's fresher. You can come here and pick it yourself and eat it immediately. Organic food is better because of the nutrition. It is higher in nutrients. Many of those nutrients are there. The plant produces them in order to protect itself from insects. They're antioxidants and just various ways they protect itself from pests and diseases. And if you spray them with pesticides and they don't get those insects, then they don't produce those nutrients.
What you're going to see out here in the next 30 to 60 days is a tremendous food crop. And what we're working on is it's a model, it's a demonstration to show people in the city how production farming could be worked in a small area, and especially in a community like the 5th Ward, a food desert, or where there's a lot of food insecurities. And what we're doing out here in Houston is we're building Dinner for Houston. We have to sustain this by selling to restaurants, selling to people that come out here for fresh vegetables. And then a surplus, the surplus also or access would mean people in the community could have food. So we never make it an issue when people come out here. We grow greens for the people in the community. People know that they can come out here and get food if they want it. Food goes to the dinner table. What you see is a mix of art and farming and community, really.
In addition to building farms, we hope to build farmers, and it's have a new way of life and a source of income and employment for people. The most sustainable method is for there to be food just everywhere.
Food everywhere.
Food everywhere!
Okay.
You should have everybody say food everywhere.